Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Take 4 to Become More. I'm Dr. Greg Stewart, and today let's pause and reflect together on a familiar tension in leadership. Why do so many organizations and so many leaders seem to swing between cold structure and warm inspiration, rarely holding both in balance? What might happen if we examine that swing more closely? Consider this idea. In any group or organization, don't we need people who have the final say, who hold others accountable, and who truly understand the work at hand? Without designated authority, clarity, and expertise, how would decisions get made or progress measured? Yet what often follows when that formal authority stands alone? Leaders become weary and disheartened. So picture a beautifully constructed house, solid walls of authority, clear systems, reliable structures, but no warmth, no light, no sense of home. People might stay because they must, complying out of obligation, but do they truly thrive? What does compliance without engagement cost over time? Now turn the question around. What if we had only warmth? Deep relationships, inspiration, trust, but no clear direction or accountability? Would it remain a pleasant gathering, or would it drift without order or meaningful results? Many people associate management with the formal side: training, metrics, rewards, ensuring the organization produces more value than it consumes so it can survive and everyone benefits. At the same time, we're emotional beings with our own larger aspirations. Macro emotional goals of improving our quality of life, feeling proud of our work, building healthy relationships, and knowing our leaders care about us as people. If both sides are essential to maximize what the group can achieve, what does a leader who honors both look like? If we look at most organized sports, there is almost always a formal leader, the team captain named by the coach or voted by teammates. That person has positional authority, the right to speak first in the huddle, to represent the team to officials, to wear the visible symbol of leadership. What do you suppose that formal designation actually gives them? Does it automatically make teammates follow, or does it simply create an opportunity, an opening that still has to be earned? Now let's bring in a classic distinction from Peter Drucker. What do you notice when we separate efficiency from effectiveness? Efficiency asks, are we doing things right? Executing the current process as well as possible? Effectiveness asks, are we doing the right things? Pursuing the best strategy or direction in the first place? When an organization believes its current path is sound, but performance lags, the focus turns to better execution. In those moments, doesn't formal management skill often lead by refining systems and tightening accountability, while leadership must still nurture morale so people stay engaged? But when the strategy itself feels outdated, when the organization is stuck in a rut, what shifts? To choose and implement a new direction, don't we need leadership to come forward first, to sell the necessity of change, to address fears, to paint a compelling picture of what could be? Management then supports the transition, ensuring smooth execution even when not everyone is fully on board. If enough honest conversation has happened, meaning the reasons are explained and the concerns heard, isn't there a point where the decision must hold, regardless of universal buy-in? So here's a gentle challenge for reflection. In your own experience, when have you seen formal power without the warmth of informal power leave people compliant but disengaged? When have you witnessed inspiration without structure lead to beautiful ideas that never quite land? And when have you seen both working in harmony? What made that possible? This week, observe one leadership moment, perhaps your own or someone else's, and quietly ask, which side is dominant here? What might the other side add if invited in? How could blending them create something more alive, more sustainable? So thanks for taking 4 to become more. Reply with what these questions stirred in you, or share this with someone wrestling with the same balance. Let's become more together. We'll see you next week.